Alright guys, can we just talk about how important sleep is? Just for a minute. Because I feel like your best decisions are always going to be made on a good night's sleep. You know that feeling you get when you're exhausted and you just feel like your world is falling apart and you can't make any good decisions and you're feeling lost, and then you just go to bed and wake up the next day and you feel like, oh, actually everything's fine. I just think it's so important in this sleep-deprived, technology-filled world to be making a point to go to bed and get your rest, because sleep deprivation is just another form of control being used against us, because it makes us weaker and it makes us more likely to fall into negative patterns. And I'm gonna pull a few cards just to see what's going on in the collective. If you're interested, just stick around. I'm trying to do my makeup real quick before work. We've been sleeping in the van again, so I've been getting to work really early because they have AC and it's hot out. I was like, oh, did I not bring my cards? Here they are. Okay, spirits. Let's see what the collective needs to hear. All right. I knew this was gonna come up. I knew this card was gonna come up. Oh my god. This morning, I had a vision. All right, so the Hermit is all about, plane going overhead. The Hermit is all about just keeping to yourself, being in your own energy, not being around other people, like really just hermiting off in your little space and keeping to yourself. So I definitely feel like that resonates with me, just because we've been like hermiting away in the van, like parking in the corner of parking lots, like trying to keep our space from everyone. Now, being in your own space is not always a bad thing. It can be a good thing to realize what your goals are and what your intentions are, because when you are around other people or at work, you can get caught up in what they might be wanting from you or what your friends and family might be wanting from you, and then you just take that time in your own space to get back to your center and be like, oh no, this is really what I want for myself. That being said, the Hermit card can also go the other way, meaning you are isolating too much right now and you need to reach out and find those connections that you trust, and you don't have to do everything on your own. You can just call up someone and have a conversation with them about what you've been going through lately. It doesn't have to be super deep, it can be surface level, but you will feel better after. I definitely tend to do this a lot, where I just try to shoulder all the burdens on my own, when in reality just calling a friend, checking in with them, speaking your piece can help you out a lot. So try to just be getting outside a lot and not hermiting yourself away in your room this summer, because it's nice out, so try to enjoy it while it's here. That's funny. Okay. I need to refine this card because I'm gonna make a Judgment. Wow, major arcana cards today. All right, so things are coming to a point in your life where you're really just laying it all out on the table. It's almost like a judgment day when it comes to the people in your life, your friends and your family, and you're kind of looking at them and being like, what are you providing me with at this point in my life? Are you putting more into the relationships than you're getting back? Are you not receiving as much as you're giving? Because those are things to look at and really take into account. And is this a pattern you see in your relationships where you continuously give and you never get anything in return? Judgment Day is coming. And it's just no longer going to be a theme in your life once you recognize it, and once you recognize that you deserve more from your friendships and even your family relationships. Like, take a look at those. Realize where things might be draining you, where you're giving too much energy, where you're putting too much stock in someone, because family can be the most draining sometimes, and you really have to put up your boundaries with them and protect yourself, because things can just go south. There can be resentment, there can be very heavy feelings with family, so just keep yourself in check. When you find yourself getting drained, take a step back from the situation. Take a deep breath and be like, why am I getting triggered by this? Is this mine? And it's probably not. It's probably theirs. They're trying to put something on you. Just take a minute and recognize that and let it go. And yeah, don't overshare. Don't, because that's a trauma response as well. Just try to stick in your own energy. All right, we'll do one more, because this is longer than I thought it would be. Devil card. Another type of relationship in your life where you feel stuck in, but you can actually walk away. You are not chained to anyone. The chains at your feet are not actually bound. You can walk away. So this card is all about, maybe you have a relationship in your life that you're just stuck and you're holding on to it because you think it's going to bring you joy, when in reality it's kind of holding you down a bit. And you can kind of just let it go now and move on. You are going to prosper quicker without this person holding you down. So whoever's coming to mind right now, that's probably the first thing you should look at. Yeah, it's tough. Just disagreements. Things are not going how you planned. Things are not going right. Yeah, just take your time. Sorry that got cut off, guys. I have no storage left, but just looking at all those things, the Hermit is going to bring you clarity. Being alone will bring you clarity on what you need from certain people and what's not working for you anymore. Yes, take what resonates with you and leave the rest, and thank you for tuning in.